And the Nigerian Police Force, in partnership with the European Union and United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, UNICEF, on Thursday implemented a child-friendly procedure for children in the child justice system. The aim is to enhance a workforce sensitive and responsive to specific needs and circumstances of children in Nigeria. Janet Arroyo tells us more.
Promoting child-friendly policing and access to justice for children is the objectives of the Nigerian police force. It was reported that less than 6% of children who experience violence, abuse, neglect and exploitation receive the services they need within the system. Hence, the official launch of the standard operating procedures that will aid in responding to these needs. The Inspector General of Police, Usman Alkali Baba, pleased with the positive intervention from the EU and UNICEF, highlights the need to have a strategic approach in tackling child abuse in children's welfare.
Some children undergo punishment that they don't know anything about. So it's a very, very difficult case. We still want to continue from where we have developed the standard operating procedure. There are a lot of issues that still involve our children on the street, in their homes, in their schools, in their process of learning, in their daily activities with even their parents. And therefore, government should be interested for us to have a whole of society approach in tackling the issue of child abuse and the children's welfare and other things.
The representatives of European Union and UNICEF speaks on the significant contribution of the SOPs to strengthening the justice system in Nigeria.
There is a large number of children in Nigeria who are survivors of violence. Very few of them have access to services, to access to justice and other mechanisms. But of course, more efforts are needed to ensure access to justice for survivors. There's an urgent need to ensure that vulnerable children access a child-friendly justice system and uphold their rights. So today's adoption of the standard operating procedure for handling cases involving children in contact with the law is an important step to ensure that procedures are sensitive, adapted, and responsive to the specific needs of children.
The main objectives of the SOPs are to provide guidance in dealing with the child that is in conflict, that is in contact with the law. To standardize the procedures for dealing with a child in contact with the law to ensure accountability, transparency, consistency, and uniformity, and specify the respective roles of the key agencies that are involved with children in contact with the law, and enhance collaboration and coordination among the key agencies that are involved in the administration of child justice in Nigeria. The Nigerian police force is on its way to strengthen its institutional capacity to become a force for good when you really look in terms of child-friendly services that will respond humanely and sensitively to uphold the rights of children in the justice system.
An overview of the standard operating procedures was highlighted.
The number and types of deaths identified in the map states are a representation of other deaths which are in operation in police stations throughout the country. The overall collated findings, the result of the entire mapping exercise, necessitate an urgent post-mapping and consultations with other relevant agencies. This was followed by the sensitization of senior officers for the rank of Assistant Commissioner of Police and above, training of 3,300 desk officers across all the state commands, the training of 210 instructors in 7 police training institutions, including the Nigerian Police Academy Department, the Police Staff College Jos, the police colleges in Igeka and Kaduna, police training schools in Calabar and Ikeja. The product of all these efforts is the launching of the standard operating procedure for children in contact with the law, which ceremony we are witnessing here today.
Therefore, stakeholders commit to implementing standard operating procedures that will enhance and establish child protection and friendly services to facilitate access to justice, as justice delayed is justice denied. Janet Ario, KAFTAN TV News, Abuja.